You clicked on this video, so I'm guessing you're tired of slop brain rot games on Roblox, and you want an actual fun game to play. Well, I have something to show you. This is Nullscape, a platformer roguelite centered around collecting gifts and... Hold on now, let's slow down.
What is Nullscape?
Well, Nullscape is a roguelite collection platformer. Each level consists of a randomly generated layout, where you first collect purple gifts. Once all the purple gifts have been collected, the level starts collapsing and the exit opens up. However, all previous gifts get replaced with gold gifts, and those can be used to purchase upgrades for your run. The level collapsing acts as a risk and reward system, since you can try and be greedy for more upgrades, but you also have the chance to die in the process. Alright, now let's get into the gameplay! First, you have to pick your difficulty. Nullscape comes in 3 difficulty options. Casual, which is for babies, and no one plays, especially since you gain less rewards. Normal, which is the default game mode, and is what most people play on. And then there's hard, which changes how a lot of enemies behave, making them harder to face against. But you do get increased rewards. Similar to other roguelikes, this game is classes. This game currently has 6 different classes, which all change how the game is played. You have simple ones like Dive or Charger, which give you a different form of movement to use. But there are other classes like Wanted, which give no abilities but provide extra move speed. Or Grappler, where you can act like Spider-Man from Fortnite. But I do have to say, Grappler is really fun and satisfying to use. While working on this video for a bit, I was just sitting in the lobby grappling around. Alright, I think it's time we talk about what makes this game actually challenging. The enemies, curses, and greater curses. First, you have the enemies. Most of them are pretty simple on their own, whether that's avoiding Mart as he slowly approaches, watching your step with Skinwalker, or standing still while Dozer's on your screen.
Wait, Dozer? Isn't that the guy from Grace?
Yeah, actually. Nullscape had a collab with Grace where they added a bunch of entities from Grace into the game, which is pretty cool. I really wish more Roblox games did this. Anyways, while most of the enemies are pretty simple to avoid on their own, this isn't the case for long. Like later in the game, certain void-bound enemies start appearing, which are harder versions of already existing enemies. One of the biggest parts of this game are the curses. Curses are mostly negative effects that you're forced to add onto your run. These curses can affect many things in a run, like player stats, the environment, and also making certain enemies harder. There are a lot of curses in this game, way too many for me to go over. So, was I supposed to talk about some other curse? Oh right, greater curses. Greater curses are much harder than your standard curses. These ones add quite a bit of challenge to your runs, depending on the ones that you pick. A lot of greater curses really change up how certain mechanics play, like hollow tiles, which makes ICBM temporarily able to break tiles it lands on. So you better hope the lobby you're in is actually smart, or they'll pick inverse destruction and sell the whole run. One more thing I want to mention real quick. These are altars. These are randomly located around the map, and upon activation, each one does a unique thing. Some are simple, like paying gold gifts for a force field, or trading a random curse for a random enemy. There are more complex ones though, like straight up gambling, or adding extra gold gifts but then adding temporary enemies to that level. It all plays into the whole risk and reward system. It's really nice. So, throughout this whole run, you've probably collected a lot of gold gifts. Now, it's time to actually use them and make your life a whole lot easier with upgrades. You've got your typical video game upgrades like double jump, faster movement speed. Blah, 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 blah. There are some actually cool upgrades in this game that change up the gameplay, like Matrix Telehedron or Grace Wings, which makes the movement a lot easier to handle, with instant acceleration and much better mid-air control. Or Ninja Belt, which gives different movement options depending on what class you're playing. Like, watch this clip. I'm using Charger, and just watch me cross this gap. Ooh, look at that. Just like the curses, there are a lot of upgrades in this game. I really can't preface how much content is in this game, and it all synergizes. It synergizes really well. This synergy makes runs really modular. Like if you find it easy to deal with ICBM, you can pick a curse that adds more of them, compared to making an enemy you dislike harder to deal with. This is what makes the game so good to me. The modularity really makes this game feel like an actual game. And on this platform, that is very rare. Unlike other Roblox games that sacrifice gameplay for profit, trying to get children hooked on a constant loop of gambling. Like the most you can do in Nullscape with Robux is just buy in-game currency, which you can earn for free anyways. And it's not just the gameplay or the monetization that makes this game good. The visuals in this game are crazy. It's just such a unique style to begin with. Like, I have no idea what they did in studio to achieve this lighting. Oh, also just creative character design. Steal up brain rot winning best creative direction. Sorry, Creekcraft, there are no tung tung sahurs to cry over in this game. The further you progress into the game, the lighting gets more monochromatic and darker, which really complements how the gameplay scales. And the same thing can also go for the music. Oh my god, the music. The music in this game is so damn good and fitting. Digital Descendant, I have no idea what you were doing in the studio, but keep it up. This soundtrack is so good, it's hard to express it in words. For the lobby track, there's an ominous feeling preparing you for what's to come. The intermission track has this feeling of preparation and deliberation. And the actual tracks during gameplay, I can't really describe them. They all have their own unique themes and a common motif. Another cool track is once you get far enough in the game and there's only one person left, it starts Last Robloxian Standing, where the fate of the run is left up to just one person and this absolute banger of a track starts playing. Just listen.
Go find your spark, go find your flame, tear down the darkness of null and void. Go find your spark and ignite the light that shapes your desire. Go find your spark, go find your flame, reclaim the darkness of null and void. Go find your spark and ignite the lost world that you forgot.
Yeah, it is just so good. All right, I think I've gone over everything on my checklist. Oh, wait. Patch 5, the next major update coming to Nullscape. It's going to be a big update with features like and this. Okay, yeah, that's everything in patch 5. Hope you understood. I will not be repeating myself. What I'm trying to say, and the whole point of this video is, Nullscape is an actually good and enjoyable game, and I want to highlight it for that. These devs very well could have added pets, overpriced Robux eggs, and all the spinning wheels. But they didn't. They actually put care into this project. So please, go play this game, share it with your friends, and even support it if you can. And also, maybe subscribe to me, you know. Alright, anyways, that's the end of the video now. Bye-bye.